Okay, the first thing we're going to start off is with our skin. I'm going to start off with priming my face with Baby Skin Primer. I'm not sure how I feel about it, but it does a job. It makes my skin feel really smooth, so we're just going to go with it. Okay, and then we're going to move on to our eyebrows, and bada bing, they're done. Right into eyes, we're going to start off with priming our eyelids with this paint pot by MAC. It's called Painterly. You don't necessarily add a primer to your lid. I just choose to because I tend to get really oily over the day. And as soon as you're done with that, you're going to start off with your Lorac Pro Pallet. I'm just using the basic colors. You don't necessarily have to get this palette. I just love how creamy and buttery these shadows are. We're going to take that cream color. We're going to start by putting it on the inner corner of the eye and then bring it in all the way halfway through the eyelid. Okay, and the brush that I used to do this was my MAC 239 brush. I absolutely love this brush. Please excuse my Mariah Carey moment. This is a transition shade, so I'm taking Taupe from my Lorac Pro Pallet, and I'm just using that as a transition color. I absolutely love this palette. It pretty much has all of your basic colors, but it also has, like, I don't know, it's just all the shadows are like so creamy and super pigmented, so it does not take much to get like color payoff off of them. So yeah, I finally got it. Like, my husband, he was like, no, that's too much money, that's too much for a palette. I don't care. So one day I just got home with it. He got over it. So then I got a little bit of the shade called Mauve, and it's this like purpley, like taupey shade. It's just to deepen the crease. But what I'm really gonna deepen the crease with is it's gonna be this one. It's called Espresso. Love this color. I'm taking that on my MAC 219 brush. And the reason I'm taking it on this brush, like considering that it's a really like precise brush, I just want to deepen the color with it. So yeah. This is so much harder than I thought. Just like that. I'm going to take my 217 brush, and I'm going to take the color Sable. I'm sure y'all have heard of this. It's kind of like, I cannot think of the name. It's like a reddish, orangey type brown. I'm just taking that to blend out. Just take a little bit more of the Sable. It is a little bit easier to get carried away with these colors because they are so like creamy. If you do, go ahead and take that color that you used on your Whatever you picked up on your brow highlight, I use the white that's on my Lorac Pro Pallet. I'm just going to take some of that and just tap it on top of wherever I got carried away blending that Sable color. And then I'm going to go in with my 224 brush just to sweep it all around. And that just helps like if you like blend too high. Yeah. To do my ink liner, I'm using my NYX Studio Liquid Liner today and my NYC Liquid Liner to make it more black. I'm just gonna wing it out like this, baby. I'll be back. For my under eye concealer and highlight, I'm gonna be using my Pro Longwear concealer. Love, love, love. Couple pumps on my hand. Okay, I'm just gonna take that on my Bare Minerals concealer brush. This is a great brush to like carve things out. This is actually what I use to carve out my brows. I used it to clean up any shadows that don't look the way I want it to look. Also, it's great at creating that triangular shape under your eye. But yeah, this is a really good brush, so I highly recommend it. I also love this concealer, like I had said before. Then I'm just going to blend it out with my beauty blender. Love this applicator. Love it. Okay, then I'm going to pick up my NYX Translucent Setting Powder. I'm going to take that on my Real Techniques setting brush, and I'm just going to apply that everywhere that I applied the Pro Longwear Concealer to preventing from creasing throughout the day. Don't mind my husband acting goofy as always. And moving on to our lower lash line, we will be adding Fascinating by MAC into our lower waterline. And continuing on with our lower lash line, I'm going to be taking the color Espresso, the darker brown in our Lorac Pro Palette. I'm going to be taking that on a flat liner brush and just adding it to the outer portion of our lower lash line. Okay, then I picked up the color Sable. I picked that up on a pencil brush and I'm just using that to smoke out the lower lash line, just to make it a little bit more soft and a little bit more daytime friendly. And then I'm going to be picking up my 217 brush and I'm going to be taking the color Mauve, that purple taupey shade from my Lorac palette. I'm just going to be taking that and adding it to the lower lash line just to smoke it out a little bit further. And as you can see, I have plenty of Mariah Carey moments in this video. And then picking up a baby shader brush by Real Techniques, I'm going to be taking the color Nude from the same palette just to add to the inner corner of my eyes. Nude is just a really pretty champagne color. It's just going to brighten up the eyes a lot more. And this is where you pick up your favorite mascara just to prep your eyelashes for falsies. The lashes I'm going to be using today are by Ardell. They are called the Demis. I absolutely love how natural looking these lashes are, and they're very lightweight. This is just how they look with and without. Add some bottom lash mascara and you're done with the eyes and ready to move on to the face. Today I'm going to be using my Nars Blush Bronzer Duo. This one has the shades Laguna and Orgasm. I love these two shades. They're so universal and so pigmented, and they're just amazing. As you can see, I took that on a big fluffy brush. This one is from BH Cosmetics, and I just use that to contour the hollows of my face and the sides of my nose, and then I just blend out that nose contour with my finger. Next, I got a big contour brush. This one is from Equal Tools. I just took a little bit more of that Laguna bronzer just to blend it out. That way I don't have any harsh lines. And then you just blend, 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 and keep blending. With that same brush, I'm just taking a little bit more of the product and I'm just gonna contour my forehead, my chin area, just so it can have a little bit more color to it. Next, take a blush brush. Then you're gonna take that Orgasm shade and just add it to the apples of your cheek and just blend away. Then I picked up a big dual fiber brush. This one is also from BH Cosmetics. You just want to blend away any harsh lines that may appear after adding all of those contours and blushes. Next, you pick up your favorite highlight. My absolute favorite highlight at the moment is this one by Phisician's Formula. You can find this at like your local drugstore or Walmart. This was like $5 or $6, but it is the most gorgeous highlight ever. It gives you the most amazing glow. And I took that on a small fan brush just to make sure that I didn't go crazy with it. Moving on to lips, I'm taking this Naked liner by MAC. I absolutely love this liner, as you can see. And then I take the shade Cherish by MAC as well. And it's like a dark brownish, just gorgeous nude. And I'm just gonna apply that to my lips. And then following that lipstick color, I'm just going to top it off with the MAC Cremesheene Lip Gloss. And this is in color Fashion Whim. This is just a pretty peachy, nudie shade just to add a little bit more gloss and shine to the lips. Just to finish the look off, I'm just going to take a clean Q-tip and wipe the outer edges of my lips. And that is the finished look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. If you want to see any other looks, make sure you comment down below. If you have any questions, comment down below. If you liked it, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you like the channel, make sure you subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at beautyxmely. And yeah, see you soon. Bye.